Hello everybody and welcome back to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports, and the quarterfinals are locked in, ladies and gentlemen. What was 20 teams has become 8, it will become 4 after this weekend. Marseille, Paris or Stade, those are the venues for this weekend. The Velodrome and Stade de France, the venues for the quarterfinal clashes as we reduce 8 to 4 to 2 to 1 world champion, which will be crowned in just over 3 weeks. And we are in Paris for the build-up for 2 of the quarterfinals, the 2 big quarterfinals really. The top 4 teams in the world all playing against each other in the quarterfinals. We will see 2 of the top 4 sides drop out of the competition. We will see 2 of the following dropping out in this weekend. The number 1 team in the world, the current world championship, the hosts, and New Zealand, who are the most successful team of all time. 2 of those teams will drop out this weekend. 2 of those teams will not progress to the semi-finals. It has been a very big sort of point of controversy, really, the fact that the draw being made a couple of years ago has potentially sort of created the situation where the quarterfinals are almost going to be bigger matches than the semi-finals. But there are also teams on the other side of the draw that are looking to try and make things happen, in the likes of Argentina, England, Wales and Fiji. So if we look at the quarterfinals, in terms of Pool A, Pool B, it will be the host France taking on the current world champions in the Springboks. It will be New Zealand taking on the world number 1 Ireland, who have very much had the better of New Zealand over the past few years. Bowden Barron speaking about the fact that there's a little bit of revenge on the cards for that series defeat in New Zealand. However, a lot of Irish fans say there's plenty of revenge on the cards with regards to that quarterfinal exit back in 2019. On the other side of the draw, Fiji taking on England, a not particularly good England side going into the tournament, but they've gotten themselves into a quarterfinal. They've topped their group. Anything can happen. It was very interesting where the head coach of Fiji mentioned that they're a very good tournament team, which I think is a very good way of describing them. You know, it doesn't matter what sort of form they're in, they get to World Cups and they're often very competitive. Similarly, you know, with the likes of Wales, Warren Gatton's gotten them operating. They've faced a very interesting team in the likes of Argentina, who haven't really been at their best throughout the group stages, but we've seen that this Argentina team can pitch up and compete with the best in the world. So if they bring their A game this weekend, they can definitely see them in a semi-final. So it's very interesting in that I don't think there's any semi or any quarterfinal where the result is a gimme. You know, I don't think there are any clear favourites in any of the semi-finals. So I suppose in that regard it's quite nice, but it will lead for maybe a little bit of less sort of strength, under strength, maybe semi-finals in the likes of an Ireland playing on, for example, you know, an Argentina likes, you know. So yeah, this is going to be the interesting weekend, really. It is the weekend that a lot of people talked about the fact that the World Cup will be determined based on the quarterfinals, because the way the seedings are working, top 4 teams all against each other, the bottom sort of 4 teams within that top 10 all against each other. So in terms of every individual quarterfinal, I think they're going to be really entertaining. I think the teams are very evenly matched. Yeah, it's going to be interesting though. I want to know what your guys' predictions are. Who do you think's going through here? Give me your predictions for the semi-finals. Let me know who's coming on top. Is Ireland going to get to that semi-final? Will South Africa dump the hosts out, or will the hosts send the current world champs packing? Lots to find out this weekend. Lots to look forward to as well. We'll be bringing you all the build-up here on the ground from Paris this week. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you smash a like on this video, and we'll see you guys soon.